That's the next one I'm heading to. No, that's the next one I've arrived at. Still got beautiful blue skies in Wales. Bit of a hike to get up there, but you got to do it. I don't know how you pronounce that. Dryslwyn Castle. That's where we're at. I've driven about 7 miles from the last one, and I'm on a river, and I've got to get up to this castle high up on the moat, built in the 1220s it was. So we'll have a look around the top, see what views we got. That's a nice old sign, Welsh Historic Monuments. There's a little car park just down there. Well, probably enough room for a dozen cars, but there are 3 vans at the end. Looks like they've been there for a while. So I'm all locked up, cameras on. So I've reached a point where it says I'm standing just outside the western gateway into the small medieval town borough of Dryslwyn. Apologies for pronunciation. Its enclosing bank is straight ahead of you. On top of this was originally a stone wall with a ditch outside. The foundations of the entrance gate are ahead of you to the right. This would have stood 2 stories high, defended by a portcullis. The town was probably of Welsh foundation initially, but expanded after the castle fell to English forces in 1287. And I've noticed a cool tower across the way there. I don't know what that is, I have to look it up. See if I can find anything about that. I'm on the right track, I think. How they build a town in here, I don't know. A bit of wall up there. Into the sun again. One of these days I'll get good at filming. Again, what fantastic countryside. Right on the edge, the western edge of the Brecon beacons, which you can probably see in the distance. This is the river Towy, T-O-W-Y. Again, not sure how to say it, but Towy is what I'm saying. That's a little road we came in on. There's a bit of a wall there. I don't know if that was a gatehouse or one of these actual buildings. A nice house in the distance as well, white house in among the trees. There's my van down there. Seems to be happy as Larry. I can't see any signs around here, so I don't really know what is what, so apologies for that. I'm going to head down there. What did it say? 1220? They think it started, so what are we now? 2025, so 1,000 years old. 1,005 years old. No, I'm wrong there. When did it say this started? 1220? And we're 2025. 800 years old. And it's still here just. It is a free site, looked after by Cadu. It's boiling hot today, but there's a lovely breeze coming up from the river down there. What's this? This is part of the south wall. I'm going to go in there, but this is a round tower, some sort of round tower. Keep maybe? Unusual. Let's go and have a look inside. I thought I was going to be able to get inside there, but nope, not from here anyway. Well, that's it, I think. That's all the inners. There's one little bit more behind me, so I'll have a look in there. Oh, there you go. It wasn't far off. Round tower. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually the tallest part. This is the lower part of a massively built round tower. You are standing in a doorway inserted later in its history to provide direct entry into the basement, replacing ladder access from the floor above. Erected when the castle was founded in the early 13th century, the tower served as a strong keep and originally stood 3 or more stories high. There we go, just standing on a bit of a wall, now used as a barbecue point. The round tower, of course. Right, I've got to a high point now. Last panoramic. As you know, I don't have a drone. This is the best you're going to get. River Towie below. And this is where they say the medieval village was. Cool. There you go, that's the end of that one. Pretty cool little place, very quiet. Some long-term motorhomes, campervans in the car park by the looks of it. Anyway, nice little stop off. Right, need to get out there, it's heat now. It's 30 degrees, I think. Catch you on the next one. Bye.